Okay, so I be on Facebook all the time, like seeing like these these posts that people be posting in the groups and stuff. And sometimes I can't help myself. I just want to, you know what I mean? I have to like talk about it. So this one that came up was it said, "Why does the universe torture me with dreams of my twin flame together in the oh dreams of my twin me and my twin flame when we're not together in the physical? There's so much passion in the three, but in the passion in the dreams, but just not in the 3D. We are not talking, and he is with a third party. Please stop the torture." Right?
Yeah. So what do you
God.
have to what do you have to say about it? I have like I don't know. I have a
I,
different
I
perspective
I feel
now.
like when you're in the story, you're gonna look at it in somewhat of a way. I feel like you're gonna think that it's
Here to
uh,
torture you.
or yeah, and that you guys are actually together in the 5D, and that and that's, yeah, I don't know. And there's a difference between the 3D and the 5D when there's no difference at all because none of it is real.
Yeah,
None
I
of it
mean,
is real. You can have dreams of a person that you were once with. That can happen. I notice when I'm thinking about someone a lot, I end up dreaming about them because they're on my mind a lot.
I was thinking about some guy lately,
Uh-huh.
and I saw yesterday a guy that looked like him, another guy that looked like him, and if I was thinking about my twin back in the day, I would have
Hmm.
been like, oh my God, I'm being tortured. But I see my twin everywhere, a look-alike of my twin. Is that a sign? What is it gonna be?
Yeah.
It didn't even cross my mind twice yesterday. And this guy was actually like interacting with me, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Oh, you remind me of this guy that I'm thinking about." But I never put I don't put two and two together anymore. It doesn't. Everything is just what it is.
Hmm.
It is just purely what it is. But now when I look back, I'm like, "Oh shit!" You know, I would have made a story. I would have said that was my twin flame. I would have said, he's here to haunt me forever.
Yeah.
He's everywhere I turn.
Hmm.
Um, he's telepathically talking to me in another body. I don't know what I would have fucking said, right? I would have said some shit like that.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't happen here anymore, you know? And I don't really blame these people because they're in the story. And what are you supposed to do? That's the way they see things. Like, and what are you? I used to be like that.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say? You know?
And I was listening to this lady on TikTok, and God, Yasmin, this woman has like a huge following, like a
Mhm.
huge following. And
The huger the
this,
following, the bigger the story.
let me tell you, this heifer is in the story, like big time. I shouldn't call her a heifer. Let me stop. 'Cause I don't, but anyways,
Yeah.
she's in the story. Okay. It's, and the one thing that she was saying that every one of these teachers say is when you push, they pull. Right. And she was like, and the reason why that is because they're trying to reflect back to you what you need to heal about yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Why do we need to heal for
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah.
person? Right?
Yeah.
Why do we need to do all of that to actually be with someone? That's
Yeah.
crazy to me.
You
You
know
know what?
what? If you're pushing, just push, man.
Right?
Like if you're pushing, push it all the way. Like that's
There's no
how it is
control.
now. Because yeah, I mean, because I'm still pushing people. I'm still pushing
Yeah.
certain guys. And I'm still rejecting others. And I'm
Yep.
still doing the same shit. But it's okay now. That now it's not looked at. I'm not saying, oh my God, I'm insecure. Oh my God, I need to go heal something. Oh my God, I need to. No, no, it's go fucking push. Go push and pull, tie string. I don't care. Whatever you want to do. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like, it just doesn't matter anymore. Like, it's the same thing. You're not going to change. Your twin flame's not going to come back any different because you healed all the insides or whatever. That's all the story too, because that's all an illusion as well. So there's nothing really to heal, even though it feels like it.
Hmm.
It feels like there's purging happening. But that's the story and that's the illusion. And when some if it does leave the body, it dissipates,
Hmm.
but it's the same shit. It's the same, your twin doesn't come back and suddenly your energy shifted and now you have to like it no, it's the same shit. It's the same. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's how I feel.
Like, and look, the person may come
Yeah.
back a different person, but it doesn't mean that nothing. It just means that they're a little different. And then they could be the same again. I mean, it switches. It could be, look, I've been around people that I haven't seen in a long time. They're like, man, I've been through it, and my life has changed completely. I'm a different person now. And a couple of months later, this motherfucker's right back to doing the same shit that they were doing before. Like, look, I mean, whatever's happening is happening. There's no like set in stone thing here where you're gonna be this way and then you're gonna be this another way. You know what I mean? And they're not trying to heal for you because they don't care. Like,
Because
they're
they're
not
not
in
in the
the
story.
story. Yeah, they're not in the story. They don't know. Look, I've heard of like people say, well, they say things that kind of like are in, but yeah, they'll say things like about twin flames, but they're just saying it. They're not saying it as we would be saying it because we're so in the story. They're just saying it. They're
They're
saying
just
subliminal stuff,
they're saying it and they have no belief behind it.
right?
We have like a serious
Belief.
belief behind it, and they're just talking. It's just talk, you know? And they don't even know what they said. If you go back and ask them, they'll say, I did. They act
Yeah.
like they talk like, oh, I said that? I really did. I was the one that brought it up, like and then for us we're like like Bible, like it's a twin flame
Yeah.
is like the Bible, and that's the problem. That is the illusion itself. Like it doesn't it you can't say that. You
The
can't say
reason
anything.
the reason why they even say like I did say that is because to them it was nothing. So they didn't hold on to it. They just said it and moved on. Where with us, we held on to it. When we say it was like it was very like it was sentimental.
It was
For
like
them.
deep. Yeah.
Yeah. For them it was just they were just saying it. So when you do remind them about it, they're like, oh yeah, I did say that. But it wasn't like a big deal for them. It wasn't as big deal for us.
It's like when someone's like, "Oh, we should go to the beach."
Yeah.
Just talking, and then you're like, "Well, you said we're gonna go to the beach," and like, dude, I just mentioned it. It didn't mean anything to me. Like, I didn't mean it.
Yeah.
And that's the way they talk about these things, and we're taking it seriously. Like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna go to the beach," And it's like, calm down about the beach. And I swear that's what keeps you in the story is you taking these things so seriously and thinking they mean something, and they don't mean anything,
Yeah.
like at all, like no matter it does not lead you back to your twin flame. Your twin flame can come back any day, anyhow, or never come back, and it doesn't matter. And it's just so sad to see all these
Yeah.
twin flames, because we were there.
God,
We were
we
there
we really like were hard on ourselves about it. Like if
about
we did
everything.
one little thing, we really we wanted to follow the rules so bad of how we needed to handle the situation. Like, oh, we can't push because if we push, then that means that we're not with self. And the whole time we were with self. There's no getting out of that. There's no getting out of this.
Yeah.
Whatever this is, there's no getting out of it. And we're
Yeah.
thinking that, we got to walk on eggshells and be careful of what we do and say. And oh my God, I did that shit for like so long, like close to 4 years, to 5 to 4 years. And I think after the five came, that's when I started to have that
Yeah,
realization that this is just a story and it's
yeah.
not real. You know what
Five
I
years
mean?
for me, yeah, it was 5 years. I was like, I ended up seeing him, and I healed my rejection wound, and I saw him, and I didn't do anything, and he rejected me, and I was like, but I healed my wound. I don't get it. Why is it still happening? Because
Yeah.
that's just what's happening. It does. You don't get. You don't heal it, and then it. Listen, this is what I really believe in my situation. I feel like twin flames are bad news. Okay? I think it's a guy that fucking triggers all your insecurities and your fucking mind. And I don't want to be around a guy like that. I
Yeah.
don't want to be near someone that is gonna put me in that fear state energy. And it's so sad because that story is for that. And so you start wanting that. And it's not, I don't think these guys are matches for you. Like, I don't think a twin flame is a match for you. I think a twin flame is here to fucking awaken you and that's it, you know? And
Hmm.
there is no really awakening you. You just lose the
You
resistance.
just go through, you end up
Yeah,
realizing it for what it is what it
yeah.
is.
It's like you see that, like,
Yeah.
you know what? Like, this is like a resistance mechanism that was just playing out.
Hmm.
And things are still going to be the same as they are, you know? Like there
Hmm.
is no escaping this in a story, a future story. And it feels so bad because some people are like in it for like 25 years, you know? It's not like just a 5 year situation. But anyways, I mean,
You know,
whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
I remember when he came back to me and I was so nervous of doing, I was so afraid of doing something wrong, saying something wrong, doing something wrong, to the point where my friend was like, well, don't even answer it. Don't
Yeah,
answer him.
yeah.
Don't, because I think he was messaging me at the time. He was like, don't even answer it because you're already nervous. You're already
Mm.
feeling all of this stuff. But it's okay to be nervous. But we thought it wasn't because those are the rules, right? You can't go into it with fear-based energy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what they tell you. Don't go into it with fear-based energy because if you go into it with fear-based energy, they can feel it and then they will push from you. And they may. And they fucking may, but oh fucking well. Be you, do you.
Oh,
Who
well.
cares?
Who cares? Because when you think you healed it, it didn't change. It's
Yeah,
not
it
gonna
doesn't
change.
change. You could go into it not being nervous and that motherfucker push. It don't matter,
No, I know. You can totally not like him.
right?
And
Right?
like not interested, and then he pushes. It's like what there's like
Uh-huh.
there's no cause and effect. What we're talking about is there's no cause and effect.
Yeah.
Okay? This is what we're really talking about, but we're talking about twin flames. So there is no reasoning behind
Hmm.
the him pushing or pulling. And that's all just a story to keep you in the story and to keep you to keep searching and seeking and resisting. It doesn't just be you. If you're in fear-based energy, just fucking be in fear-based energy and just fucking feel it. Just do it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not it's, I wish I would have just done that earlier. You
Yeah,
know?
it's okay. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. There's no like not
Yeah.
being okay.
Yeah.
Everything is okay. You know, and I'm listening to this girl. I was gonna send you her.
You gotta send me
'Cause
her now. Because I
no, this is a
wanna
new
know.
one. This is a
Oh,
new
okay.
one. I just saw her yesterday.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was trying to like figure out a way to do. I wish I could fucking go and do. I wish I could talk to those people.
Yeah.
I wish I could talk to them and have them tell me their story, right? So I could be
Yeah.
like, well, really?
So what would you tell like those girls like on, YouTube or whatever that are like, okay, my twin flame came back, but I have to keep my energy like this and it's hard work and it's like you're just with a toxic guy or what? Like I don't
No,
know. Like
it's awful. Like
Like,
you have to walk on eggshells
yeah,
all the
for
time
the
because
rest
you're
of your
afraid of
life.
doing something. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, I love him, so I have to, it's like, what? Like, why would you want to live like that?
It
Oh, I
sounds
need to go.
abusive.
Yeah, I think it's toxic. I want to go meditate for an hour because my energy shifted and I was, pulling and shit. Like, I can't live like that. Like
Oh
me and
my
me and you are free to be. If
God.
I was pushing, I would actually tell now, like the guy, I would be like, hey, I'm fucking pushing. Like, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Like, hey, yeah, just, you know,
There's no shame.
um,
There's no shame
yeah.
anymore. There's no shame or hiding or insecurity of what is really happening. Like if I'm really
And I
into
don't
you, I'm
even
really,
hide my insecurities anymore. Like it is
yeah,
what it is. If I'm fucking insecure, dude, then I am. And if you can't accept me for that, then fuck all the way off, as Monique would say.
yeah. Where's Monique, man?
Oh, I know. I need to. I don't know if she'll get it though. I should invite her to join us.
I know it was so spontaneous. This was
I
spontaneous.
know. I can try and we can keep talking. I can try to. She don't. Oh, you're the one that has to do it. You're the one that has to send her the link. But because I
Yeah, but I
can't
don't.
do it.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know how to do
it's
that
all
right
good.
now.
I'll let her know next time. Um,
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't know. Nothing's gonna get you the result that you think.
yeah.
Because even the ones that say they have their twin, it's like they have to go fix their energy. It's like,
All these damn people that are together with their person, it's like, oh, we got them because we were balanced out and we, even I'm gonna say his fucking name because I don't give a fuck at this point. And
go
he already
ahead.
knows who I am. He knows I've been probably talking shit, but
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Kurt was saying he
So he
got
can
his
never he can never think about his twin.
yeah, like
Or,
there's
or she's gonna,
rules.
yeah, he can never think about her. So all his life, if he starts to think about the person he loves, right? He has to go, no, blah blah. It's like, what the fuck? What kind of life is that? I'm gonna think about the person I love. I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna push, pull, do a cartwheel. I don't care. I don't care.
Look, in one of his videos, he's like literally holding her hand because she won't show her face.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
I saw.
show my face neither because no, these people don't understand. And I get it. I was there. I was there. I went
Yeah,
through all that shit. But look, she probably thinks it's crazy. It's crazy talk, and she loves him. She's dealing with his shit, but at the same time,
oh,
she
you gotta.
no
Oh,
no
oh,
it's not enough. But yeah, no, she loves him obviously because she's staying with him, even though she knows that he believes in this whole story. She's still staying with his ass. She's accepting him for who he is,
yeah.
and that's what she's doing. But
But he has to constantly not think about her anymore. And it's like
yeah,
it's natural to think about somebody you love.
yeah,
It's natural to push and pull. It's natural to be into somebody and it's natural.
it
Like
is. It
it's like
is.
it's taking out the natural, the authenticity of life. It's natural to cry. It's natural to miss
Yeah,
somebody. It's natural. These are natural things, and we're just living in the naturalness of it all now. And
yes.
there's just no resistance to if I'm mad, if I'm crying, if I'm hungry, if I miss somebody, I want to see something. It's normal.
Yeah.
It's what's the big deal? Why do you have to go heal? Why do you have to go clean all your chakras? You don't have to do any of that. They just
And I,
don't want you.
you ask me, and I still, like to this day, I'll question myself on things, and that's just natural. Like I'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
should I have done that? Maybe I should have done it differently. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it is natural to do all of that, and I'm not ashamed of it. Where
Yeah.
before I would have I would have been like, oh my God, I still got some work to do. I still got to work on myself. You know what I mean?
It makes you take like it's like 5 to 7 years of my life away from me. You
Yeah.
know, that I could have just been living because I was like, no, I'm not ready yet. I have to be celibate. I have to be a vegan. I have to meditate 7 hours a day. and I can't think about him. And then the fact of not thinking about him makes you think about him even more because you're trying to resist the thinking of him, and you can't even
Drives you
resist it.
crazy.
You can't even resist it because when you have a twin, they're
No.
like right here. They're like here all
Yeah.
day. They're chilling. And you know what? So what?
You're just obsessively thinking about somebody that you were involved with.
Yeah, because
And
you
and it
had
don't help that all that other shit's going on too, like the
yeah,
numbers and the
yeah.
name repeated. But I feel like, and this is just the story, I feel like the name pops up the way it does because you are obsessively thinking of them. So you're gonna see the name all the time, and you're gonna see people that look like them because you're just like in your head about them, and that's the story. But that's the only thing I could probably come up with, you know. I mean, it happens with everyone. If I was obsessive, if I can remember when I was married and I would get to thinking about my ex husband, I probably saw people that looked like I would see his car all the time. Cars that look like his, and it would make me think of him even more. But I never once knew about the twin flame story, and I would have never thought that he was my twin flame because he fucking wasn't my twin flame. There
If
was
you
no
kept
twin
on,
flame.
if you kept thinking about me all day,
Yeah,
then you'd be like, you know what, Yasmin, I saw someone that looked like you today. So what? So fucking what? It's not a big deal. The thing is that we would make it like it's a sign that he's coming back.
yeah.
And it was a sign. Everything was a sign
You
because
know
there
what?
was so it because there was numbers and there was all these things happening
Yeah,
and all this weird kundaloo whatever. I get it. I also get it. There was a lot of
uh-huh.
things happening, but you don't just I don't know. For me, I would just say for twin flames, just look at it as you're just cleansing your mind and you're just cleansing. You're just cleansing. You don't
Yeah,
have to get back with that guy.
yeah. You're
Maybe
just
maybe you will. I don't know. Maybe but it doesn't the story of it, the fantasy of it, I think
it's like a
is a
cult. It's
yeah.
like a cult.
Mm-hmm,
It is.
mm-hmm.
It's like we were brainwashed.
Yeah, yeah.
And my daughter was cracking me up today as she was leaving. She said, Mom, you worked in a mental institution and you were going around telling people about that twin flame shit. She said, you were telling other coworkers that you shared the same soul with that person. She goes, I kept telling you to stop doing that.
I'm sorry to stop doing
You-
that.
You're supposed to be like helping these people, and you sitting there talking about that with people. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
embarrassing. I don't want to even think about what I did. It's really embarrassing because I would tell people, I would say, I was so fantasizing about this person. Like, it was really, really embarrassing.